Hey everyone, Nick here with the Best Buy blog. Best Buy just started carrying Shure products, and this is the perfect occasion to show you some of the most popular products that make Shure such a great company. Today we're looking at two sets of headphones. These are in some sense revisions of the popular 440 and 840 models. First of all, we have the 440A on in my left hand here, and the 840A in my right. These are very similar headphones. They basically have the same construction, but they have a few little cosmetic details that differentiate them, and a little bit of technical stuff going on inside them that make them a bit different. On the technical side of things, the differences aren't major. The 840A has a extended frequency response in all the spectrum. It goes lower in the low end and higher in the high end. In practical terms, you won't actually really hear these differences unless you're really actively concentrated to hear them. So they sound very similar, but more on the sound quality a bit later. On the cosmetic side of things, the 840A is very nice. It has this gold lettering, gold accents. I think it's very pretty to look at, and it actually has this gold stitching on the top part of the headphone here. The 440A is a silver writing, and it looks pretty good. I also noticed that the material used to cover the driver in each of the headphones is thicker in the 840A than the 440A, so it might last you a bit longer on that front. They are shipped with a detachable cord here, which I think is a really good idea because cords eventually they can break, they might break, and it's very easy to replace something that's detachable. It's out of the box. It's an 1/8 of an inch jack here, but you also get this adapter to a 1/4 inch, so you'll be able to plug it into most of your equipment. One last thing is that the 840A is actually shipped with a little travel pouch, a full leather travel pouch, so it's great for you to put your headphones away to keep them from gathering dust, and it's a great way to carry them around with you wherever you're going. The sound isolation is really neat on both of these models. It's really well done. You won't get distracted by the environment sounds because you won't actually hear it. Even if you just recorded some low signal and you're concentrating on it, you won't be bothered by the sounds around you. You won't notice them. So that's really good. Especially good for podcasting too, because you'll be able to focus on the people you're talking to, or if you're doing it by yourself, you'll really focus on what you're saying and hearing your voice. Now, Shure sells these products as tools for audio creators, for content creators. If you're an audio professional, you might be looking for a headphone set that's very neutral, almost brutally honest. Well, these headphones are quite embellished, so they fall short in that sense. But that being said, embellishment isn't necessarily a bad thing for audio producers, because a lot of people that work with audio, let's say mixers, they'll have their headphones for actually, miking stuff up and having something that's very realistic. And then they'll use a different set of speakers or headphones to actually check what they recorded or they mixed to make sure that it sounds nice for more consumer type products. Consumer type products have a lot of bass response. They're really embellished, so it helps see if what you're doing translates well into that sort of equipment. So these headphones, they sound they have a big bass presence, and everything is very smooth between frequency bands. It's very enjoyable to listen to music with these headphones. If you're looking for something to listen to your own favorite artists, this is a great choice because it sounds very nice, and everything is it just feels good. Also, the comfort level is quite interesting. I've only used these headphones up to an hour, but after an hour I wasn't tired at all. They were really comfortable on my head, and I think it's safe to say that be comfortable for even longer use. So you have a nice embellished sound and something that's very comfortable. Now, if you're a content creator, I think these headphones are very interesting because of that embellishment. If you're doing, let's say, podcasting, well, you'll be able to have a nice response from the people you're talking to. They'll have a very nice voice. The isolation is there to help you concentrate on them, and you'll probably have like a much more efficient and nice discussion with them, because it's all about the discussion in this case. So for that usage, I think it's very interesting. Either model, they sound very similar. So that'd be something to consider if you're into that kind of production. Those are the 440A and 840A headphones by Shure. If you want more information on these models, please go read my full review on Best Buy's blog. My name is Nick. Thank you so much for watching.